No kids allowed on the beach? What? No.
That's not true!
Oh, no! Oh, no!
We never leave each other. Nothing separates us.
Are we there yet? You said 5 minutes. Technically, it's been more than 5 minutes.
Let's just all start slowing down. Wow, do you believe I found this online?
I guess it's not that secret a beach.
Whoa! Who would leave this? From the hotel! They're so rusted!
What's happening?
Found stuff from the hotel in the sand.
Ready or not, here we come! What happened to her, Mom?
I don't know.
What happened to her?
The body has decomposed.
How quickly can that happen?
7 years.
But she just died.
Wait, where are the kids?
Trent!
Kara!
Come here!
Hey, have you seen my children?
Mom? I'm right here.
Dad, why are you looking at me like that? What's happening to us?
My daughter just turned 6 2 weeks ago.
Mom?
Whatever's happening to us is happening very fast.
You have wrinkles. There's something wrong with this beach.
What's happening?
Mom! Mom!
I'm scared!
We have to get off this beach.
People are blacking out going this way.
If she makes it to the ledge, she might have a chance.
Why is she stopping?
Why's she stopping? Kara, wake up! Wake up!
They had to know what this place does.
I don't know! You're lying!
Look!
What is that?
A message.
We never leave each other. Nothing separates us.
We're connected to something bigger.
Oh no. We're here for a reason.
Welcome to Earth 2 Comic Cast, where superheroes exist and comic book talk is the norm. It's your boy Mo Crosby. I'm here today to give you another review. This is in a movie we just saw the trailer to. A movie I was able to see last night at the world premiere, M. Night Shyamalan's Old. One thing before we get into the review is he was there last night. Really nice guy, really humble, made the experience really great, and we were able to find out his inspiration for the movie and where it came from. And I think he also said his daughter worked as a second unit director on this, and she's a writer on Servant. But back to Old, he got his inspiration for the movie from this graphic novel I just posted up, Sandcastle. So M. Night Shyamalan got the inspiration for this movie. It's in an era of adaptations, in the era where everything is getting an adaptation. Every comic book, every graphic novel is getting an adaptation. Why not M. Night Shyamalan, try his hands at one, and he decided to pick up Sandcastle. Now, whether you've read Sandcastle or not, this movie is its own thing. I haven't read Sandcastle, but I am, however, after seeing the movie, interested in going back to read Sandcastle. So that's the first thing I want to say about this movie. Moving forward, the next thing I want to talk about are the actors in this movie. And honestly, I really want to talk about the actors who played the teenage versions of Trent and Maddox. Okay, first of all, let's talk about Old. Old is a movie about a family that goes on vacation. They end up on a secluded beach, and on that beach, they find out that things are happening to them that tends to age them up. Now, they're getting aged and everything is happening. Pretty much their whole lives are happening in a matter of a day, from when they get there to when, if they ever leave or will they leave or whatnot. And I think that's the biggest mystery of the movie is, will they ever leave, or, are they stuck there for life? And I believe the there is an answer at the end of the movie. I'm not gonna spoil that for you if you have intentions of seeing it. It's the how they get there and the twist on why they're there. If you saw in the trailer that played before, it said we're here for a reason, and there is a reason why they're there, and all that gets answered later on in the movie. But before we get there, there's a lot of things that happen in between that to let us understand more of the characters and more of the people that are stuck on the beach. But before we get into that, I want to talk about the actors Tomas and Mackenzie, who plays Maddox, a teenage Maddox, and I also want to talk about Trent Wolf, Alex Wolf, who plays middle teenage Trent. So something happens in the beach. The kids get lost and come back. Oh hey puppy. The kids get lost and come back as teenagers, and I believe no, they come back as 11-year-olds, and then they come back. Trent comes back as an 11-year-old, and then they end up coming back as teenagers. And I think this is the best part of the movie, necessarily for me, is that point where the kids are teenagers, because things happen with kids on a beach that haven't experienced a lot of life. Well, not necessarily. So there is another kid on the beach, as you saw. The baby belong to another family. So things happen to the kids on the beach who are growing up, speeding through life, and starting to get through things and emotions and hormones. A lot of things happen, and I thought that was very interesting. If you see that part, I thought it was a little funny as well. The movie, to me, plays as a thriller, not necessarily as a horror movie. If you were looking for a horror movie with a lot of jump scares and a lot of scares, to me, again, this necessarily isn't it. This movie is 100% a thriller, because we're getting to, we're moving along and getting to find things out. There is a character played by Peter Sewell, I believe that's his name, Rufus Sewell. He plays a doctor, a surgeon, but he has issues. One more thing. So a lot of the families in this movie appear as normal, but they all have issues within the families. And that is another reason why they end up on the beach. Can't say any more than that, because I do not want to ruin the movie for people who do want to see it. So this is going to be a little bit of spoiler free, just so I don't ruin it for anyone. But they all have issues, and that's why they end up on the beach. And because of that, it makes for an interesting movie, especially with Rufus Sewell's character, and also he plays Charles, and also Aaron Pierce's character, Midsize Sedan. He gets to play a rapper named Midsize Sedan, who wants to, who just needs a break from life and wants, a little vacation, and comes down to the beach. And that's why he ends up there. Again, every person wants some sort of vacation or some sort of break from their normal life and end up on this beach. Now the background characters, the manager of the resort where they stay at before they get to the beach, he is shady, and he plays a shady role in this movie. I like how they did that there. The other thing that I liked about this movie, and one of the main things I liked about this movie, is the way they frame a lot of the shots. So when the kids go out and come back as preteens, right? 11-year-old, 12-year-old preteens, we never see their faces till it's revealed to the parents that these are the kids. So we just see people talk. We see children talking. We're seeing, like, from right here on the back. We're always seeing them shot from the back. We're never seeing the faces until we reveal, oh wait, these are the children. Lady comes in and says, "Have you seen my children?" And it's like, boom. So these kids? Yes, mom. Yes, dad. We're your children. When that happens, we get the full face reveal. It's like, boom, wait a minute. They're kids. They're preteens. And then they get lost again and come back, and boom, they're teenagers. And we are just mind blown up to that point. Typical M. Night Shyamalan fashion. There is a point to this movie. There are a couple points to this movie. One of the points in this movie says, let's never lose sight of the child inside when we grow older. That was one of the points. That was all the way at the end of the movie. Another point is to always make sure that we enjoy life. We tend to slow down. We tend to rush in our society right now. We tend to rush and move we're super fast paced, going through life just the same way this movie's happening, and not stopping, not smelling the roses, not falling in love with the people we fell in love with and got married to, not enjoying life. We fallen out of love and just we're ready to move on, and it's just, I'm done. We're married. We're getting a divorce. The movie says, hey, life is happening around you. We still need to stop and smell the roses, and that's what happens in this movie, and that's one of the biggest takeaways from this movie. You see that, I think, in the third act of the movie, and in this, again with the children, when I think one of them goes, "Oh, we're never gonna experience life. We're never gonna go to prom. I'm a teenager now," and boom, like what the hell. So yeah, that's the a message of the movie. And it's one thing is, when I got out of this movie, I told a friend I was going to see the movie, and my friend was like, hey, so let me know how you feel about it. I left out of this movie and I thought it was weird. The reason I feel like I thought it was weird was because I necessarily didn't have a thought on the movie when I left. I saw the movie and I was like, okay, I just saw that, which we've just seen something. I had to sit down. The reason I didn't do a review yesterday and I'm doing the review today is because I had to sit down with the movie, really think into it, and try to understand what I saw. I'm not saying it's a bad movie, and I'm not saying don't go see it. I'm just saying it took me a while to understand it, or understand rather what I saw and try to piece it in my head, because it's a weird movie. It's not a straightforward. It's not as straightforward as the other movies or any other M. Night Shyamalan. And again, I don't think M. Night Shyamalan movies are straightforward. So it's typical M. Night Shyamalan fare, but it is enjoyable. It is a good movie. You might like it, you might not. I see more people liking this movie. Again, I don't see people calling this a horror movie and saying, sticking to it's a horror movie and staying there, because I didn't think it was 100% a horror movie. But I did enjoy certain points of the movie. I enjoyed the way the shots were taking. I enjoyed the sound of this movie. I enjoyed the music choices, in certain scenes, or the sound in certain scenes, or the lack of sound in certain scenes. I like that. I like the messages that they gave in the movie. Don't lose the child inside of you, and don't lose out on life just trying to, don't live super fast paced that you're not living through life. Those are the messages in the movie. So go see the movie. It comes out on Friday. Let me know what you think if you do see it. Again, I'm not necessarily leaning towards good or bad. I'm somewhere in the middle. Maybe if I have another day or two to sit down and think about it, I will probably be like, you know what, this was a good movie or great movie. Probably not great, but this was a good movie. But however, I am interested in reading Sandcastle, the graphic novel that inspired this movie, just to see, just to compare it, I feel like he took what, I don't know if he took 100% from the graphic novel, but I would like to compare to see, if it worked the same way. Again, to me, the best acting in this movie came from the people who played the teenage Maddox and Trent. I believe that's where the best acting of the movie came for me, because it's interesting to see teenagers who were just 6 and 11 respectfully 2 hours ago. It's interesting to see that. And again, they get to adults, but again, they were still 6, and a day ago they were still 6 and 11. So that is a mind fuck, and that is really interesting to see actors go through. Again, enjoyed the experience of seeing the movie. Will I see it again? Maybe not. Probably later. And with M. Night, who knows? This is a movie that's probably going to be discussed for like a while. But honestly, I really do think it's worth seeing in theaters. He wanted you to see it in theaters, so it's worth seeing in theaters if you have nothing else to do this weekend. If not, don't see it. See it. I thought it was a very okay movie. For now, I'm not really settling on good or bad. I'm thinking okay. Other than that, I have nothing else to add to this review without trying to spoil it for you guys, and I don't want to spoil it. Old by M. Night Shyamalan. Go see it. Pretty decent movie. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.
No kids allowed on the beach? What? No.
Not true!
Oh, no! Oh, no!
We never leave each other. Nothing separates us.